The battle for Dundee midfielder Luke Mcgowan is heating up. We know that Hibernian has wanted the Dundee captain for a long time. Celtic are now throwing their hat into the mix, and Hibernian are responding with another offer. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football, final day of the transfer window. There's no doubt that Mcgowan is a good player. He's attracting interest from multiple clubs now in the Scottish Premiership, and those clubs are pretty big clubs, Hibernian and Celtic. We know that Hibs have previously had free bids thrown out for Luke Mcgowan. They've now come in with a fourth and improved bid, which I believe to be close to £1 million. And as for Celtic, no reveal yet of the figure that they're offering, but you'd have to imagine that it's somewhere around the same ballpark, considering Hibernian had a 750k bid rejected.
Absolutely. If Celtic want Luke Mcgowan, he'll be a Celtic player, right? They cannot. Celtic literally are not in a position to be outbid by Hibs. If Celtic truly want Luke Mcgowan, he'll be wearing the green and white of Celtic, not the green and white of Hibs. It pretty much boils down to how serious are Celtic here. Because you get paid more money. Why would he go to Hibs over Celtic? Guaranteed starter, get that. Less wages, won't win hee haw, will fall apart inevitably this season. I think it would be massive if Hibs managed to pinch this guy under Celtic's nose. It's not going to happen. Because even, say, Hibs, Celtic have got unlimited funds pretty much when it comes to bidding for McCoy. Hibs can only go so far, and they've probably already hit it.
That doesn't really bother me. That's not going to affect McCowan overall, like how much Hibs really bid for him. To be honest, if
Yeah,
you're
it'll
looking
affect Dundee though.
well, yeah, but but how much are Celtic going to go? Just because they can afford to bid a lot more than Hibs, I don't think necessarily means that they will bid a lot more than Hibs. But I'm actually thinking that McCowan might be better off going to Hibernian. Well, I don't know. If Hibernian were doing all right and they were solid and they weren't a joke of a club, then maybe because I think that he would go there and be a starter. But with Celtic, it's like, will you sit on the bench the majority of the time? Probably. Now, if McCowan was like 19, 20, 21, I don't think that would be such a big deal. But I do believe the fact that he's 26, he will want to be playing regular football. He doesn't really have the ability to go to Celtic, I think, and sit on the bench for a season or two to try and work his way in. He's in his prime years right now, the most important years. I don't think that it would be a good idea to waste them just getting the odd sporadic substitute appearance. So you can see the positives. Celtic, big club, Champions League, more money. You're going to win trophies. I get that. But how much are you going to be able to contribute to that winning on the pitch? Whereas you go to Hibernian, still one of the bigger clubs in Scotland, you're still going to be getting paid a lot more at Hibernian than you would at Dundee. And you also have a chance to maybe even earn a bigger move in the future because you're getting first team regular football. So, I think it kind of makes sense. I can see both. I can see why both deals are appealing.
Both deals are definitely appealing, but I think he'll go to Celtic. Awat is away on loan. Celtic don't have great depth in the midfield department, so this guy might be like fifth, sixth choice. But here, he'll definitely get minutes at Celtic. Let's not pretend he won't get a kick of the ball. Well, he won't get many kicks of the ball, but he'll get a few kicks. I think he'll go to Celtic, and I think that's what's going to happen. It'll be a pretty. I tell you what though, Hibs should have got this deal wrapped up. They shouldn't be waiting to Celtic bid to get Luke McCoy.
No, well, if Hibs lose it now, it's kind of their own fault because they kind of could have got McCowan if they put in a proper bid, while there was no really other serious official contenders. But now, if Hibs are going to get into like a last minute shootout with Celtic in order to secure the services of Luke McCowan, you just feel like that's a battle they're going to lose. So, yeah, look, we'll have to wait and see. Where will Luke McCowan be by the end of tonight? Will he be at Celtic? Will he be at Hibernian? Or will he remain a Dundee player? What are you thinking? What would you bet on if you had to pick one right now? What's the most likely outcome for Luke McCowan?
Well, Edinburgh's closer to Dundee, so maybe. Nah, I think he'll actually stay at Dundee. I don't think there's enough time.
And I don't necessarily think that's a bad move.
No.
He's a captain of the club. I imagine this won't be the first time he has offers come in for him.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any harm in Luke McCowan biding his time and waiting to see if he can get something else. So
I think the problem is there's been no bids accepted. How long are they going to wait to get a bid accepted to go through with a medical and things? Maybe this will be one that will pass the deadline and get done, but we'll be here to cover it. But I'm going Dundee. That's my prediction.
I'm actually also going to go Dundee, but if he does move, I'm going to go. I'm going to go with Hibernian. I think Hibernian will be more likely to nick it.
Yeah, I almost feel like Celtic have just wung this bid out here to make themselves look a bit more involved on deadline day, even though they're already involved. There's a lot of deals in the pipeline.
A lot of deals in the pipeline. We'll cover them tonight, guys, here on Fog Football. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.